We are recording. So, welcome to another session of the Burning Veil storyline, Scions of the Skyfire. But uh, before we get too far into what's going on here, why don't we learn about who's at our table?
Hello, my name is Brent, and I play Cecil Darkholm. He's a Forest Gnome Cavalier Moon Cleric. He's got a squire that's doing very well, making excellent progress, and Cecil remains determined to help and protect his friends from the danger that continues to surround them.
Beautiful.
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I play Avi. She's a half elf bard sorcerer who cares deeply about her friends, is always quietly singing or humming, and not always, but sometimes she can be a little spooky.
Heck yeah.
Hey everyone, Thresh. I play Bracken. Kender fighter monk. Um, not very good at chatting, but trying his best to get better at it. Very good at punching and kicking.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. So, with that, we can dive into our session, which you all are on the trail of following Variante and her endeavors to fight against threats beyond your control. Though her battle will cause irreparable damage, not just to the lives caught in the waves, but to the planes caught between, primarily Vale Mortalis, home to most of you. You are currently in Valdefera, trying to catch and get in front of her her plans, her machinations, and after finding a clue, it has led you to the resting place of one King Althorian, a tree in a massive enclosed forest filled with ghosts and living plants with some some semblance of sentience. And as we left off, you had come to the tree that was what you believe to be King Althorian's, well, the best way to say it is gravesite. So, what would you like to do?
Can I look around, see if there's any guards that are keeping an eye on us? I know that we kind of slipped away.
You, at this time, do not see any guards that seem to have noticed that you have gone away.
Well, we found it.
And it looks pretty
Yes.
clear.
Yeah.
Let's get digging this up, right? That was the plan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to keep
Guess we
watch, or
should.
do you want me to help dig?
Why don't I keep watch?
All right. Cecil's gonna start digging under the tree. Is there like disturbed earth or like clear spot where the gravesite is marked?
No. Well, not that's clear. If you'd like to try and investigate, go ahead. Roll me, I'd say, a investigation or a nature check.
I rolled a 3.
Okay. You don't really notice anything that might be what you're looking for, some sort of sign of disturbance. But as you are looking, let me make sure that this is properly squared away. Yeah, okay, that's good. As you are attempting to find an area clear to dig and begin to exhume the body of the king, does a 23 hit your AC?
Certainly.
As Cecil, you are looking, what you don't spot and what neither do the rest of you as you are keeping watch away from the tree is one of the roots coming up and grabbing hold of you, Cecil, right about your ankle. It's gonna deal 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and I'm going to ask for a strength saving throw.
25.
Alright, so you're not pulled prone as you feel the root tug against you. However, I am going to ask at this moment for us all to roll initiatives.
Guys,
Uh,
it's attacking me.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty. Bracken, what was your roll? It didn't come through on my side.
I had a 10. Fuck.
Alright.
Did I not have the right character sheet?
I saw it.
Okay.
Yeah, it might just be a me thing.
Okay.
So, alright, that means Avi, you get to go first. As you hear Cecil cry that the tree is attacking.
Now this is, I mean, obviously it's a fancy tree, but it's a tree made of wood like any other tree.
Yes, the map art shows differently, but that's just because I needed vibes more than anything.
Gotcha. I'm gonna scooch back just a bit, but then I'm gonna whip around and throw a sorcerer's burst at the tree.
Okay.
That's a 15 to hit.
A 15 does hit.
Great. We're gonna deal 13 fire damage.
So, as your strike of fire hits against it, you expect it to react as normal would, catching instantly, but you hear this sort of crackling and popping like burning sap, except what you see is this sort of tar-like liquid where you had struck. It still takes the full amount of fire damage, but it does not seem to take any more than that.
Gross. Alright, I'm gonna give a bardic to Cecil.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Cecil, it is your turn.
Cecil wants to. The thing still has him, right?
Yes.
The root.
Yeah, you are grappled. Just weren't pulled prone.
I would like to smack the root that is holding me.
Yeah, go for it.
Natural 20.
Okay, roll some damage. Alright, so
Does
that'll
a
be,
17 hit?
a 17 will hit. Alright. So at Cecil, you bring your warhammer down, crashing against the tree and its roots, specifically the one holding onto you. It does retract, and you would see in the areas where your hammer has broken through the bark more of that thick tar-like substance that fills the tree rather than sap.
It's kind of gross. I will stay there.
Okay. It's Lefriga's turn, and what does Lefriga want to do? Lefriga is going to move in over to the side and strike at the tree. Yeah, we'll place him right there. He unfortunately misses, and he'll try again. And he'll hit with the second. On a decent amount of damage. But he will use a bonus action to disengage and step back. Bringing us then to Bracken, your turn.
Yeah, let's go for let me get this map up so I can see what fighting. Is there wait. Here we are. I'm going to attempt to flank for get on the other side of Cecil here.
Yeah.
Where Lefriga would be. And I'm gonna go for some punches to see if I can beat up this tree.
Yeah, go for it. "21 hits.
And I'll flurry of blows it. 3, I'm assuming.
3 of them will hit.
Uh, 19, 24, 31 damage.
Woohoo! Alright. Anything else from Bracken? I believe
Nope.
that'll be it.
Not here.
So, with that, it comes to our tree, and as it begins to move, I need to do a little DM snoop. Cecil, as you stand in front of this and as it lifts another portion of itself outwards in a preparation to strike, you almost see, instead of the simple bark, the light shifting off of this tree almost makes it look like a hand before it's slamming towards you. That is going to be a miss on the first attack against you, Cecil, as you're able to dodge out of the way. And then there's another attack against Bracken. Does a 22 hit Bracken?
Yes, it will.
That's going to be 19 points of bludgeoning damage, and can you make for me a Constitution saving throw?
I can. That'll be a 15.
Alright, 15. As it hits you, you feel something sort of claw into you, and as it tears away, you will take a extra... Ow, Max. 12 points of necrotic damage as you see some of the bark start to heal on this tree.
Oh.
Avi. It's your turn.
Yes. Great. Let's throw another sorcerer's burst at it and switch up the damage. That's a natural 1, however.
Oh no! That is unfortunately going to miss.
Yeah, that's alright. We'll send a warning to Bracken.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Cecil, what would you like to do?
He's gonna shout out, "This thing's got weird hands, like not tree hands, hands." He's gonna swing at it. $29. 25. Oh, does a 13 hit?
It was... no.
I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
It's an 8 or a 10.
I think we're still at 8s. Avi, are we 8 or 10s?
I'm sorry, it is 8.
Cool.
Sorry.
You're good. That'll be an 18 hit then.
18 will hit.
Okay. I already rolled the damage.
I only saw 2 damages come through. I saw a 9 and a 13 on damage.
I think I didn't actually roll it, so there's the other one.
Okay. There we go. Alright, anything else from Cecil?
Am I within 5 feet of Bracken?
Yes.
Cool, I'll stay there.
It'll be Lefriga's turn, and what does Lefriga want to do? Does he want to do what he did again? You know what? No, he's gonna take an action to try and figure out what Cecil means by hands, and not tree hands. So I'm gonna call that a perception. That's what I'm gonna call that. He's looking around. Okay. Let's go Lefriga on that. It's not just hands. As you see, Lefriga is like looking up at like the taller portions of the tree, towards the bow. And I would say that as Lefriga says that it's enough for Avi and Cecil, you can see in the sort of, again, shifting lights that come from the tree. Oh no. Okay, that was weird. What was the what was the last thing you guys heard?
You were about to say what we saw when we looked up.
Okay, cool. So, what you would see as Lefriga calls notice to this, from the shifting light of the trees, there is this sort of spectral, ghostly image upon the bark, and you can see this almost humanoid-like figure with as many limbs as there are branches, hands that stretch out, and it's barely there, almost phasing in with the light and then disappearing again. But that's what you guys would see, and that's going to be the end of Lefriga's turn. Bracken, to you, this is just a weird tree that is spilling black tar that apparently has some weird stuff going.
Voodoo magic stuff. I'm not about it.
Yeah, so what do you want to do?
We're gonna punch the tree, of course. Come on.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go for a flurry. I'm assuming 3.
Nope, that's 5.
That's 5. Oh, goody. Get to lay the hurt on him. 19, 28, 36, 45. Is that 4 or 5 rolls?
That's 5.
Cool. 45 damage.
Woo.
We'll do force.
More of that black tar spills out, and it comes to the tree's turn, and for Avi and Cecil, you can see that humanoid figure, that barely there outline, shine a little brighter before there is this release, this wave of energy. I need everybody to make for me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Avi.
Yeah.
So Bracken succeeds. As this wave of energy strikes against you, Bracken, you're going to take half of this damage incoming. That's 24 points of necrotic damage. And Cecil and Avi, you feel weak. You gain vulnerability to bludgeoning until the end of the tree's next turn.
Awesome. Very cool. I think I need to start rolling.
Is that half accounting for evasion, or?
Evasion's only on dexterity saves.
Okay.
These digital dice are not my friends, Faye.
Yeah?
I don't like them. I can't throw them across the room.
That is definitely a downside. Alright, so with that, Avi, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move back a little more, I think. I get about that far away. Make sure I'm still... That's still a little uncomfortable, but... we'll send another Sorcerer's Burst.
Yeah, go for it.
A 16.
Just hits.
Love that. Another 13. We're gonna make it lightning damage.
You do have an 8 there.
Did I?
It's 1, 8,
I
and
did.
4.
Okay. Hold on. Let me roll again. That's another 8.
Alright, hell yeah.
And another one.
Oh,
Is it up to proficiency?
I believe it is either up to proficiency or up to spellcasting modifier. Let me double check.
Oh, the next one's a 2 anyway.
Alright. Spells.
spellcasting modifier.
Spellcasting
Yeah.
modifier. Hell yeah.
Holy shit.
Alrighty.
That would be up to 5. So I forgot to count what it was. I know it's 16, 13, so 20, 36, I think.
Alright, so we had
Hit
13.
the wrong button.
13.
I think 35, maybe.
31. That's what
Mm.
my calculator is saying.
My calculator's always right.
Alrighty. Yeah, there's, again, as you said, it was lightning damage that you did.
Lightning.
Yeah, there's the crackle of the lightning, and as it strikes against the tree, the popping of more of that blackened tar. Wow, really? That's all the combat music that you guys had for me? Okay. Well, Alright. Then with that, anything else on Avi's turn? Nice movement, action.
Or Cecil used his bardic, yeah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
We'll give him another.
Okay, another bardic for Cecil. Cecil, it is your turn now.
Oh, sorry, what was the effect that the tree had on me? Am I scared of it?
No, you are vulnerable to bludgeoning.
Sick. I would like to. I'll just hit.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration.
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm gonna.
It's another 8.
Yeah, I'm rolling it again.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna stand here in front of it.
Alright. It is Lefriga's turn, and Lefriga is going to... Gonna see if he's heard anything about something like this before. Let's use his action. And... God damn, Lefriga, you are rolling pretty damn good for someone with shit stats on that area. Lefriga is staring at the tree. He seems to get both, like, slackened with awe, but rigid in preparation. This is a guardian spirit. And that's all he says at this moment. it seems to have some sort of meaning to him, but at this moment he doesn't really expand much more on it. Bracken, what would you like to do?
Punch.
Yeah, do that.
Until I'm told otherwise, that's what we're gonna be hitting up.
Hell yeah. I'm here for it.
I'll use a bardic there. Okay, that's an 18.
So that'll hit.
2. Four hits.
4 hits, yeah.
$25. 38, 44.
Good maths.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. And anything else from Bracken?
Not at the moment.
Alright. Our tree is going to attempt to strike out again. That is a 30 to hit Cecil.
Yeah.
With 23 bludgeoning damage incoming.
Does that include the vulnerability?
Nope.
So I double it?
Yep.
And give it to the next person. Wait, no, that's me.
No, it's my
And
Thank you,
that,
Faye. May I have another?
I mean, this was gonna go to Bracken, but if you want it,
No, I'm cool.
Hey, wait.
27 to hit Bracken.
Yeah.
All right, that's 21 points of bludgeoning. You are not vulnerable, so you don't have to worry about doubling it.
Beautiful.
But I do need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. How's a 15?
Unfortunately, that's a failure, and it will siphon some life from you. You take an extra 19 points necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
Not looking too great here.
Avi,
Mm-hmm.
what would you like to do?
Okay. Let me clear something up. Does it look... I can see the spirit, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
And
so,
as it...
like, when it
Okay.
flickers into, like, so, the best way that I can describe this in, like, a pop culture reference, alright? It's like
Mhm.
hologram stickers.
Love it.
So, like, certain angles catch the spirit, and then if it's not in that certain angle, it just looks like a tree.
Got it. Can I see it now?
I mean, yeah, kind of. It's more. It's not so much like a separate entity from the tree. It's like markings on the tree. So like you're always seeing it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just,
Got it,
like-
got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Understood. Can I throw a psychic glance at it?
Yeah.
We're gonna go 5th level. I need an intelligence save.
That is a 15.
That is a failure. That is 36 psychic damage,
Oof.
and it is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Hell yeah. Oh man, incapacitated. That's oof.
You're
Alright.
welcome.
All right. Cecil, it's your turn.
Cecil's going to second level cure wounds on himself.
Smart.
And he'll add his thing to it.
Yeah, you do that.
I heal 34.
Dope.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to second win. $21 more. All right, I'm chilling.
All right. It's going to be Lefriga's turn. Lefriga's going to use this opportunity to back away. Still sort of looking at this tree with like some struck with awe kind of stuff. And he's just going to take the dodge action. Bracken. What would you like to do?
We're gonna go for a couple flurry or a couple punches, and then we're gonna go for a patient defense
All right.
for 20 damage.
Okay. And then your patient defense goes into effect. Archery does nothing. Navi, it is your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna move in just a little, about 10 feet, so that Cecil and Bracken. Oh, we need to move a little closer. Or within 30 feet, and then I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds
Hell yeah.
with the Staff of Healing. So everyone gets back 33.
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna scooch back a little.
Just a little.
Just a little.
So, with that, it'll be Cecil. Your turn.
I will attack.
Yeah, go for it.
15.
Misses.
23 hits. 24 hits.
Okay.
That's 19 more bludgeoning.
As you hit with these last two attacks, there is a crack, and then the tree almost seems to slump under its weight. It doesn't collapse, and the lights do not dim, but it seems that perhaps you have caused enough damage that it is no longer in a state where it can be an aggressor. You are no longer bound to initiative.
I think we got it.
Everybody good?
I'm alright.
Yeah, good.
All right. I don't know when this thing's gonna wake back up. Let's just start digging fast.
All right, I'm digging.
I'm gonna go back to keeping an eye out.
As Cecil, you begin to dig. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Goodness.
I would love to do it at advantage. $12.
As you try and dig into the ground, you feel this pain that scorches along your skin, though there is no signs of burns of any sort. You will, however, take 7 points necrotic damage.
Ah. The ground hurts me.
Oh,
You
now the
remember to wear
ground hurts?
gloves?
Would you like to investigate
Yeah.
the ground? someone wants to look into the ground, I'll allow for either investigation or arcana rolls.
I'll take a peek.
I'll investigate. I'll scrunch my eyes up at it.
21. What are you
21.
laughing about?
Vines.
My goodness. Child.
I am.
Anyway.
Hey, you are a grown businesswoman. You have your own company.
Hey, you know it's funnier than 21?
22.
22.
Oh man. All right. So as you're looking into the ground, um, you would see that similar to how the tree had that sort of black tar, um, the ground seems charred. Uh, it doesn't seem lush like the rest of the grove. Almost seems poisoned, diseased.
Well, the ground don't look too good.
Oh,
Hey,
it's kind of
Are
nasty.
you digging with your hands?
I didn't bring a shovel.
Hold
Probably brought a
on.
good bit.
What does this weapon look like? I suppose it could be used for digging. To break up the ground. I got this pike. You want to maybe try and use it? It's like the only other tool that I have.
Yes, I will dig with a magical pike.
Yeah.
Cecil, what's your passive insight?
14.
I mean, it's better than your hands. You don't know that it's gonna be the best here.
I got some shears.
We didn't bring any. I thought we brought shovels.
I don't
Mm,
believe you did. I think you just brought the
Okay.
money to get on the tour.
right.
I guess it would be weird to show up to a cemetery tour with shovels in hand.
Yeah. What about Faye?
Mm.
Hmm.
Hold on. Let me ask a question first before you get to have your idea.
Okay.
In a set of traveler's clothes,
Mm-hmm.
would there perhaps be a pair of gloves?
You know, that's a great question. And
Sometimes you're traveling, gets a little chilly. Ooh, my hands.
Oh yeah.
so, based on some descriptions of what is commonly in
Mhm.
traveler's clothes, it is most commonly boots, a wool skirt or breeches, a sturdy belt, a shirt with perhaps a vest or jacket, and a ample cloak with a hood. So,
No gloves.
no gloves.
Well,
Okay. Surely somewhere around here, there's got to be a groundskeeper's place. What if we go there and take their tools to do this?
I don't know. This is Velda Fair. I feel like they'd use magic to bury people.
Can I have as
But
Avi?
you're right.
Can I have as Avi says that they might use magic to bury people? Can I have anyone roll for me either investigation or arcana? Or not investigation, insight or arcana, sorry.
Oh, inside.
I'll let
Can I keep
anyone
the 19?
I'll let people re-roll for their so
Okay.
Cecil, Bracken,
26.
Avi. The same number.
I know.
Alright. So all of you kind of come to this conclusion as Avi says this, that this place is fairly magical. And it is lush with life, and this is the only space that you have seen any sort of rot or disease, leading you to think that this is of some magical nature, and perhaps some divine or restorative magics may be able to combat what is perhaps affecting you as you try to dig.
I got an idea.
Mm-hmm.
I cast Shield of Faith on myself,
Okay.
and then I dig with my hands.
Not the spell I was expecting, but you know what? Yeah, go for it. you, you dig.
I'm digging.
You dig. Your faithful shield protects. You can still feel like the sort of like almost pins and needles, but it doesn't really hurt. Um, and how long does Shield of Faith last?
10 minutes.
All right,
Long enough.
10
What
minutes.
about I dispel magic?
I don't know how to do that.
I
Yeah.
do. Do you want me to try?
Yeah, blast it.
I'm a dispel magic.
Hold on, I gotta.
I don't like how you're giggling at
I'm
that.
not trying to giggle. I'm
Yeah,
trying
it's
to.
up to no good.
I want to check a wording there.
Fine.
Okay, all right. That's the wording that I wanted to see. As you attempt to dispel against this magic, you don't really feel anything change. Uh, Perhaps it is too complex for uh, a broad net, so to say. Or perhaps it's a curse.
Alright, well, that didn't work. I have another thing. Maybe.
I'm still digging for 10 minutes.
Yeah, you're fine. Keep going.
Don't stop digging unless I tell you.
Like spells. I don't think this will work. I think it's a greater restoration.
Can I assist in digging with my magic hands? My magic monk hands?
Sure, you can try. Though I will ask for a wisdom saving throw with your magic monk hands.
With your special hands.
That's an even 10.
Cool. Bracken, as you try and dig, that's gonna be 11 points of necrotic damage as it burns you.
All right. All right.
Alright,
That's not going to work.
hold on. Yeah, no, that won't work.
I mean, it might work. You won't know
It's
until you try.
no,
I mean,
it won't.
You
I'm reading it, Faye.
you may think it might not work, but it could work.
Enough of these riddles, you Sphinx.
I'm gonna take
but
that
the
as a-
ground is also not a creature, so
You're right, the ground is not a creature.
and I cast ugly duckling on the ground.
No.
I'm out of ideas. Oh, wait a minute. Uh, it might be cursed, but it's still Earth, isn't it?
It is still Earth. This is correct.
Okay. And it's been loosened because Cecil's been digging for, a while.
For a few minutes, yeah.
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 Could I just use a mold Earth to move a bit of it away?
I mean, yeah, you can help Cecil by moving the earth that's been dug to, like, a pile nearby. So that way Cecil can keep
Yeah.
digging the packed earth that's in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
That's the best I can do. That's all I got. I've looked up and down this spell list.
I don't know that any of you actually have the spell that would really help here. Though you have the...
Mm.
Our spellcaster has the
The dig.
capability of the... the level, but I don't think we have the right... It's alright. You guys have found a way past, that I think works. So, as you dig, I would say it does take the 10 full minutes, to dig with your hands to get down to the corpse. But, that's all you need. Because then,
The corpse? He's not in a box?
no.
Oh. Alright.
This is Veiled a Ferret. You just get put in the ground. Your body feeds the earth.
Alright.
No shroud, just stuck him in there.
No, there's a nice little shroud there. Like, he's got vestments and all that stuff, but his body, it like, there's no box. He's just in the dirt.
All right. Well, let's open him up. Do some investigating.
Okay. I need some eerie
Like
music.
I'm unwrapping a weird Winterlight present.
No, I don't like that one. This might be better vibes. Oh, definitely vibes. Alright. So. As you are drawing the death shroud back, you see what remains of King Althorin. There is a quite literal cavity in his chest where his heart was, and you can see the brutal edges around. This was no clean cut, but from that cavity, this curse, this vile magic seeps and spreads out, robs any sort of light or vibrancy that had been imbued upon him as a Volumianth nobility. And Cecil and Avi, the two of you would notice this. With the shroud removed and the ground open, you would notice that the area that you're standing in sort of becomes dimmer. And that the cavity in the chest seems to be collecting light.
That's weird.
So, yeah, I don't. It's definitely not natural causes. You feel me?
Fair.
I think so, unless there's something different about Valdefera, but
I don't
look
think.
natural.
I don't think so. Cause
Nah, yeah. When people die, they don't just kind of explode like that around here.
this is also the only place in the entire grove that looks like this.
I mean, there's other trees of light, but this is the rot. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I remember things.
I don't know what to do from here. We can't take him. He's the king.
Shove him in the bag.
Yeah.
Shove him in the bag!
I'm sorry, I don't know what to do.
Bracken will hold up the handy haversack. It's not like he needs to breathe none.
I also don't want this spreading where it don't need to be. It's contained here, it seems. It's eating the light.
I forgot, do you make anything of this?
Don't. This is not something that I'm familiar with. And as he is looking, trying to understand a little better what is happening here. The eyes of the body open. Are filled, radiating outwards with sunlight and with malice. I'm gonna roll initiatives.
This is bad.
Ah!
8.
Ew!
Yeah,
Okay.
gross.
I need
17.
I just need to find an applicable visual for this. I don't have a token. We're gonna use this guy. This is the guy we're gonna use.
Okay.
And he's not all skeleton-y, but he's got that radiation of sunlight and everything instead of fire. He's We're using our imaginations here. And we're gonna have him like right there because Cecil was digging up for him. So bam. You get added. You get added. And DPR. Behave. Alright, let's just do that. And alright, so let's get a change in our music. So, as the figure of King Althorin rises from the grave, burning sunlight radiating outwards, the blackened curse seeming to pulse against the corpse. Lafrica is going to be the first one to act, and is going to move over here, taking a better line of sight, and as he draws the blade, is going to ready an action to attack for when King Althorin also attacks. So he's going to rush in to attack when that happens. Cecil, what would you like to do?
Is he looking angry, or are you just looking like that he's woken up?
He's just a little sleepy.
Yeah. He hitting yawns and stretches, or?
The best way to describe what you are seeing is malevolent sunlight.
So just a little grumpy. Woke up on the wrong side of the grave.
I'm gonna take the dodge action just to see what happens.
Okay.
I will also take. Oh wait, it's not even me.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Alright, so Cecil, you take the dodge action on your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. It is King Althorin's turn, and as he reaches forward, his hand becomes this sort of burning radiance of a fist, and I forgot to roll that with disadvantage. That is a 19 to hit you, Cecil.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That's gonna be for 7 bludgeoning and 9 radiant.
Alright.
And he's gonna do it again. But we'll miss with a 14.
Yeah.
He'll do it again. Hits with a 19. That's going to be for 10 points of bludgeoning and 20 points radiant. And this pulse of dark energy comes from the cavity with the swirling light and the darkened energy, and pushes outward. I need a dexterity saving throw from. This is gonna be. Alright, everyone except for Avi.
You said dexterity?
Dexterity.
17.
20.
Alright, so that is a success for Cecil, a failure for Bracken. And a success for Lefriga. On a failed save, that's going to be 24 points of force damage, and you are blinded. Successful save will take half as much and is not blinded. So Bracken, your evasion will come into effect here, though you are still blinded.
Beautiful.
But that does trigger Lefriga's reaction to go in and attack at King Althorin. That's one hit. And I believe that's 2 successful. Yeah, 2 successful strikes against the body of the king. What is that about? Alrighty. With that, it is Avi. Your turn.
Okay, I have a little bit of a plan here. I want to be only a little bit closer than I am. I can tell Bracken's just a little
Out of
dazed
it.
and disoriented from
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast haste on Cecil. Make sure I get that clicked. And then hold on, let me do this so I don't forget. And then I'm going to quicken spell. A sorcerer's burst.
Okay.
It's an 18.
18 just hits King Althorin.
Great. That's very lucky then. We're gonna make this psychic damage. We'll just old reliable. It's 13 psychic.
Okay. Anything else from Avi?
I'm just gonna scooch back a little bit more.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
King Althorin's going to take a legendary action. And I need for Lefriga, Cecil, and Bracken to make me a wisdom saving throw. And this is against the frightened condition if that is going to give you guys any specialty stuff.
We will
I don't believe so.
Alright, so Lefriga is afeared. As it is now Brecken's turn.
Yeah. I'm still blinded, aren't
You are.
I? We're going to go ahead and just take some disadvantaged swings, and then we will defense on that.
Okay.
Ah. Ah.
25
17?
hits. 17 misses.
25 hits. And that'll be 7 points of damage as I just kind of flail my fists and connect with one of them.
And as you strike against Althorin, there is a sort of sunburst off of him. You take 1 point of radiant damage.
Ow.
Okay. And it is Lefriga's turn. And Lefriga, he's just gonna back away, all afeared and affrighted, and that's gonna provoke an attack of opportunity from Althorin, who's going to take it. And that's definitely going to hit Lefriga. 10 and 16. Alrighty. Cecil, you're fast.
I am fast. I would like to attack the king.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the hasted attack. And then for my bonus action, I would like to second wind.
Alright. Anything else from Cecil?
I need that Fey Restoration on there too. 3 more.
Alright.
That's it.
Alrighty. With that, it is King Althorin's turn. And he is going to focus on striking down Cecil and Bracken. Or at least attempting to. 23 to hit Cecil.
Yes.
7 bludgeoning and 11 on the radiant. And then
Got it.
the next one's going to miss against Cecil. Bracken, you are still blinded until the end of this guy's turn. So that's a 25.
Yeah.
7 bludgeoning and 18 radiant.
Oof. Can we scarf that?
Yeah, if you want. That's your reaction.
Yeah, we're gonna scarf that as a reaction. We're getting
Alright.
a little low.
And while the second attack would still hit, you are immune to the triggering damages until the start of your next turn, so don't worry about that. And at the end of King Althorn's turn, Bracken, of course, you can now see again. But Cecil and Avi, with your passive perceptions, you'd be able to hear what sounds like the presence of guards in the distance, perhaps coming to investigate what might be going on over here. Avi,
Yeah.
what would you like to do? It's your turn.
It's a great question, Faye. Can't see the guards?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. You know what? This worked before. I'm gonna send a psychic glance toward the king. I need an intelligence save.
As your psychic glance moves across and strikes against the king, seeping into his skull, for a moment you can see the fires die down until they burst outward. He's going to use a legendary resistance.
Yeah, figured. So he'll take 15 psychic.
Alrighty.
Matter, don't want to be incapacitated again.
I mean, this guy's got legendary resistances. Might as well use them.
Okay.
Me.
Yeah, that's the exact same thing I heard.
Anything else on Avi's turn?
We'll give Cecil another bardic. I think he used it, the one I gave him.
I believe he did. Bracken,
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
What do I want to do, Faye? Probably punch this guy because he's being real rude.
Well, you're no longer blinded, so...
Yeah, we're just gonna start whacking him. And we're gonna, you know what? We're gonna double down. We're gonna flurry.
Look at him go.
Lowest was a 21.
Alright, lowest being a 21 means they all hit.
$20, 29, 40, 40, 52 points of force.
Alright, cool.
That do anything for you?
Hey, you like that?
You like that?
Well, I can't have any solar flares because no one's blinded right now.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Everybody, start wearing sunglasses.
Everybody point and laugh at the king.
Yeah, you do that. Just you wait. Oh, man. Alright, that it for Bracken's turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Lefriga is still a little scaredy cat right now. He's just gonna scooch down. And he's still scared. Cecil, you're still fast.
Yeah.
What's the plan? You've also heard the guards in the distance.
I'm gonna smack him. Is a 17 hit?
No.
Bardic inspiration. How about a 19?
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
that one misses. That one super misses. Action surge. Oh no, wait, I got one more attack still. I got the hasted attack.
I mean, you can action surge as well as have your hasted
Oh, I'm
attack.
gonna. Don't you worry. Do I get another hasted action?
No.
Please.
No.
I mean, he was polite about it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna still say no.
Wow.
Shit.
Wow.
Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna
Yeah?
bonus action second one. And also Fey Restoration.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright. It is King Althorn's turn, and, Cecil, I would like for you to make for me. This is gonna be a... This is gonna be a Constitution saving throw.
18.
You feel the grip of King Althorin's hands against you, right on the sides of your head, as those sun-filled eyes gaze down into you, and as his mouth opens wide, there is this scream of energy, and you will take that is gonna be 35 points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
And you would see that some of your life energy transfers into King Althorin. Avi, it's your turn.
Okay, still can't see the guards.
With your passive perception, you can see the guards now. They are just sort of at the edges. They might be here within the next
okay.
round or two.
Okay. Where is it? I know I have it. There it is. So, like, closest one's within 30 feet, maybe?
No. They're more
No?
No, they're more on the lines of like 60, 70 feet away. They're gonna be here within the next round, so like using their action to move.
Ah, gotcha. That probably won't work anyway. Cool. We're gonna, let's get a sorcerer's burst at the king. It's a 26 to hit.
Yep.
11 will keep going with psychic.
It seems to be working, so
Yep, it's not working.
that's the important thing.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else from Avi?
You know what? let's do another quicken spell.
Okay.
And we'll send out. Yeah, let's send out a dissonant whispers. Am I close enough? Let me. Yeah, I am. I need a wisdom save.
Alright. Wisdom. Save. Again, there is that sort of tamping down of the solar energies, but they burst outwards. That is another legendary resistance used.
Mm-hmm. That is 14 psychic.
Okay. And that'll bring us then to Bracken.
We're gonna go for punches. Yeah. Ooh, here's the other side of things. So 2 19s, do those hit?
The 19s will hit, yes.
Okay, so 3 total. Uh, 30 damage.
Alrighty. And anything else from Bracken?
Not at the moment.
Alright. It is Lefriga's turn. Just keeps trying to get away. Still a little scared here. Nope, still scared. Cecil. You would also be
Okay.
aware of the guards just outside of the sort of area here.
Like, seconds away from us?
Like, they will be here within the round, yes.
Okay, Cecil's gonna attack it. I need to read haste.
What do you need?
I got it, I'm good. Can I use my hasted action then to disengage and just get away from him a little bit?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, Cecil's gonna shut up. There's guards coming. Do we need to leave?
That's interesting. I like that.
Yeah.
Just getting out of here, letting them deal with it.
Okay. As Cecil's turn, you're not doing anything with your bonus action, right, Cecil?
Oh, one more second. Thank you.
As it comes now to King Althorin's turn once more. Let's see. Cool. There is going to be a burst of energy here. And I need Cecil and Bracken to make me Constitution saving throws. Oh wait, no, Dexterity. Sorry.
Okay.
Can I keep that and just add a 10 instead, so it would be a 22?
I would. Sure, that's fine.
Want another roll?
I would prefer
Alright.
another roll.
All right,
Since
I can
you
give
have
you another roll.
advantage.
On Dexter. Oh yeah, I got a natural 20.
All right, well that's 13.
I'm just saying.
Thank you. I appreciate the reminder because I didn't remember.
Bracken, have you used your bardic inspiration?
I have not. Let me go ahead and pop that. So that's a 14.
Oh no. Alright, so, that is going to be 20 points of radiant damage on a failed save. Half as much on a successful, on a failed save. You are also blinded.
All right. Wait, how much damage?
20 on a failed save.
20. Heard. 20 and blinded.
Alright. At the end of King Althorn's turn, you hear the guards come forward, and they've got their halberds pointed out. What are you doing to the king?
The
What is he
king's
doing to
doing
us?
Stuff to us.
The dead rest
You have to help
peacefully
us.
here.
Not the king.
Roll for me a persuasion check, Cecil.
Are they dwarves?
No.
I just wanted to ask. I rolled a natural 20.
That's pretty good.
As you look at them, heartfelt, saying that they have to help you. They look between you and towards the body of the king, and they nod, and are going to step forward. And Avi, what would you like to do? As you've got the Dawnlight
okay.
Sentinels here now on your side.
Great. I'm gonna cast a Sorcerer's Burst. It's a 29.
Yeah?
Another 11 Psychic.
Okay.
You know what? Why not? Can I? Yeah, I can. I'm gonna use my last two, and we'll quicken spell another one. However, that's a 15.
That is unfortunately a miss.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, I could have done an 8 search. I always forget I have that.
Alright. Anything else?
No.
Bracken, it is your turn.
We're gonna go for punches. Okay, that might. Does an 18 hit?
The 18 just hit, so you have 2.
Alright, so 2. That'll be 23 points of damage.
And as you did roll those with disadvantage, yeah?
Oh, no, I did not. I'm sorry.
Just roll disadvantage or
Um,
2 more on those 2 that would have hit.
Yeah. So that's an 18 and a 26.
So yeah, they still hit. Cool. So as you strike, the solar flare goes against you. The first one deals back to you 10 points of damage, and then 6 on the second one. But as your punches land against the body, the lights dim down, the sun flees, and there's more of the darkness pulsing. And much like with the tree, you don't know that the king is fully defeated, but is in an incapacitated state, unable to continue the fight. You are no longer bound to initiative. And as the fighting ceases, as the Dawnlight Sentinels are stepping closer, still cautious of the situation, but willing to hear you out, we're going to take our mid-session break here for a few minutes and come back to see
Okay.
how that goes. So, as we return, you have the once again slumbering body of King Elthorn. Once noble, now defiled and heartless. And the Dawnlight Sentinels, as they've moved in closer, curious. They watch you wary, but again have agreed to hear you out.
Alright, I know this looks real bad.
This thing
We-
came and attacked us.
We had reason to believe that the king's death was under suspicious circumstances rather than what had been officially reported.
And it was. We found that out while doing this.
Had no one noticed the rot on the ground and the tree?
As they look to each other, one of them will speak up and, quite honestly, no. The grove tends to itself. We had no reason to come and inspect once the king had been laid to rest.
I see. Well, certainly lucky that we came along and dug him up then, because look at this.
Some of the guards do not seem to find much lightness in your statement, and like kind of grasp their weapons, not in a way to like be aggressive, but like just sort of like, is this really happening?
All right, listen, at ease, listen. You know, now everybody knows that the king's death was not natural, and we can start investigating as to who or what was the true cause.
And what say you on your investigations?
Well, that's a great question. I would start with the person who took over after his death. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. He had no standing. I know he was entrenched in nobility, but you know, he wasn't royal by any means. Should he really be the person on the throne right now? Perhaps he had something to do with it.
You believe that this was a play for the throne? Is that what you think?
Among other things. Among other things, yes.
What other things?
Many citizens of this city and beyond um, have been tasked with helping in the creation of a device. And we believe that it could be part of that plot, that his heart was taken to assist in that.
Do you know why it was his heart? Could not have been anyone's heart.
Whose heart is more pure than the king's?
I could name many people more pure-hearted than the king.
Okay, well, listen.
Well, then why was he your king? Why'd you let him be your king?
Just trying to, you don't have to be mean about it.
I'm not trying to be mean, I'm trying to understand. You are the one that has brought up investigations. I am asking questions along those lines.
I understand that fully.
And yet you are hindering such investigations by being very careful with the knowledge you are doling out.
Exactly, because I'm not quite sure.
Would you believe us if we said it's classified and we could tell you at a later time?
No, I would not. If
Well,
you want
okay.
our,
All right, well, you're not being very useful.
if you want our assistance, you're going to have to help us as well.
I'm trying, but Kelsey can't remember exactly why.
Would you like to roll a history check?
Yes, I would. Thank you.
Go for it.
It's a natural 1, Faye. Apparently,
Well-
Avi can't remember either.
It's
I'll
right
help.
on the tip of your tongue, Avi.
Like I'm trying,
19!
really trying. Cecil, help.
Natural 19!
Together you guys get a 20.
Hell yeah.
Yeah!
Cecil, like, as you can, like, tug Avi's shoulder or sleeve down so that way you can whisper in her ear. The reason why King Althorin's heart was targeted was because the king received the blessing of the sun.
Blessing. Blessing of the sun.
See on the sun. Blessed by the sun. That's why.
I got
Pigeon!
Because when he was alive, he drank a lot of sun kiss.
That's not how that works.
Yes, I would believe it's that or Sunny D gets you a sun blessing. One of the two.
That nope, not how that works.
What, you think you're gonna
I
get a
hope-
blessing of the sun drinking that purple
hope
stuff?
it's Sunny D. That shit is
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, what? You're gonna get a blessing of the sun drinking all that purple stuff in the fridge? I don't think so.
The sentinel that you had been speaking to, as you mentioned, the blessing of the sun, gets a very grim look upon his face. You said that there were others building this.
Yes.
This,
I can get you a list if you want.
no. If it is in the process of being built, that they will need another heart. If my assumptions are correct.
Mm-hmm.
And I know of only one other person that has such a blessing.
Who would that be?
The Queen Mother, Althorian's mother. She abdicated the throne a century ago. to allow for him to rule. During her lifetime, she had received the blessing. She lives now in the court. But if there's moves to be made against her, it is ill-boding.
Yes, it is. And I don't know why you're speaking so slowly, because we need to get to her and make sure that she's protected.
Do you have an idea of who might be in league with these figures that are working against her?
Well,
Do
who
we
do you
know?
think would?
Do
Yeah.
we know? It's the guy in charge, no?
Oh, you don't know?
There's also Cariante who hired them.
Yeah. Okay. The biggest one that we know is a figure called Cariante.
There is immediate recognition on his face as you mention
Oh,
Cariante's name.
good. You know her.
That will make things all the more dire. Come. Yes. If what you say is true, we must set out. As you follow this sentinel, he begins walking you back towards the entrance of the grove, and Corianthe has been a long ally of the court, a dear friend to both king and queen, a mentor to their daughter. Your task is not going to be an easy one, not just protecting of the Queen Mother, but if you are to bring accusations against Cariante, you will need extraordinary evidence to sway the court.
Oh, we've got about a year's worth.
A year's worth of testimony or hard evidence?
That's classified?
As he turns and looks to you. I understand that you are agents of your own. You have no tie to the Dawnlight Sentinels. But you asked me to help you.
Yes.
Please.
I'll do what I can. But I cannot speak for the rest of the court. I can give you my best insights, but I cannot do so without being offered information in return to help you navigate through this. There's no blackmail situation. It is a give and take.
Right.
I will do what I can to get us to the court quickly. But there is no guarantee that we'll be able to make it before Coriante. as I said, she is a trusted figure among many there.
Sure.
As the Dawnlight Sentinel nods once more and begins to, again resuming that escort out. So, who are you?
I'm Avi.
Cecil.
And Bracken.
I am Commander Kailinum. Leopard
Pleasure.
will introduce himself as well, because he's totally here and I didn't forget about him.
Yeah, totally.
Alright. As you are as you were brought back out, you have a moment where your eyes need to adjust from the shadows of the burial grounds to the ever-present day of this domain. And Kailinum turns to you. Do you have all that you need for travel? Or will you need to make it back to the city?
I think I'm okay.
I'm good.
Bracken,
Yes.
do you have all that you need for travel, or do you need to go back to the city?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Then we should head out now. So if
Alright.
none of you oppose the direction that Kailinum presents, he will turn to some of the other of the Dawnlight Sentinels that are present and speaks to them and do. Let me just check something. Alright, so Avi picks up on some root words. Bracken knows just because he knows Sylvan from growing up here.
Sure.
And that's it. What Kailinum is giving is basically a very censored report of what's happening. There is a threat that was uncovered by your group discovering the defiled state of the king, and that Kylinum is escorting you to the court to present what you have found. They nod and go about their normal procedures, and from here, the group of now 5, the 3 of you, plus Lefraga and Kylenum, can set forth on your journeys. And one of you, any one of you, roll for me a d20.
Not it.
I'll do it unless Kelsey wants to.
Go for it.
Okay.
There will be many rolls for this
Okay.
in the future. Or maybe not. Really.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 10% of 20, which means we got 20.
No, that is not what that
Hmm.
means. My eye hurts. Okay. Do. So, as you travel with Hylenum and eventually you move past the open grounds and into forests of the Domain of Day, and it's lovely. The glades seem to sparkle almost. However, first it is Cecil that notices. Whispers, murmurings and burblings, and Avi, you begin to notice it as well. Those same murmurs, whispers. Eventually, Bracken, you too hear it. It's as if the woods themselves are speaking to you, but in a tongue that none of you quite understand.
There's like murmuring out there.
Yeah, the trees are talking.
Trees are talking.
Do trees usually talk around here, Bracken?
I mean, some magic ones might. I never really tried to strike up a conversation with a bunch of trees. I wouldn't say that it's crazy for them not to, but I'm not the going tree expert.
There are certain types of trees, Lefraga will begin, that have a sentience and capability of talking, but I don't believe that these are such types.
Hey, General.
And Kylinum looks back.
You come this way often, yeah?
Not frequently, no, but I've traveled it a time or two.
Do you know anything about the tree stalking?
No. I'm suspecting that this is a work of magic. Strange rituals and spells woven into the land. I would pay not much mind to it if you can avoid it.
Yes, sir.
Can I have everyone roll for me a perception roll?
Yeah, Cecil's trying to watch these trees.
Yes, you should.
Twinsies.
Yeah.
Bracken. Amidst all the whispers, you hear a familiar voice. Not quite clear enough what has been said as the clamoring of different words over top of it, but you swear you heard Cariante's voice further into the woods.
Sounds like Cariante's out there.
She
That's-
can't be, though.
Yeah, that's not good if she is. But
That's
seems
yeah.
unlikely.
Well, I'm hearing her.
Helenum's blade hilt is in his hand as he looks, as he turns away from the tree lines to look at your group. If you think she is as large a threat as what you have told to me, do you believe it worth an investigation to see if she is out there?
I'm gonna be real with you. It feels like a trap, but
She is formidable. But if there's a chance that we can strike her down.
Catch her off guard, maybe.
Might be worth it.
if you guys want to go for it, we'll go for it.
Keep your wits about you. What?
Huh.
There's animated versions of the basic maps. I knew that they had animated maps, but not like... That's kind of cool. I'm not going to use the animated version for this one, though. Because it looks like it's all dark, and I don't need dark. I need bright.
Spook.
Alright. So, as you travel through into the wood, into the glade. Doop, 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 doop. Let's get y'all out here. I forgot. And we'll just have this in place of Kylenum for now. So he gets his own little thing. So. As you're keeping yourself aware, moving through the forest, on the lookout for Clarianthe, roll for me. Perception or investigation?
Dirty 20.
34.
25.
Bracken, you swore you had heard Carianthe, but now you are lost in the whispers. Can't quite make out anything, really. Cecil, Avi, as you are listening in, you also hear it. The voice of Carianthe. She's... Again, you're not able to make out what is being said. But you have a direction, and you swear that's her voice.
It's coming from this way.
Should we try to be a little sneaky about this?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay. Try. Oh, no.
Bracken, how's your stealth roll?
It's pretty good.
Holy shit.
Alright, so...
Confidence.
As you're moving towards the sound of Variante's voice, Bracken, you get the furthest, going in the direction that Avi and Cecil had directed you. You don't see anything, you only see trees. As Elinum, Laferga, Avi, and Cecil are following behind Cecil, suddenly you feel a pressure at your throat. The edge of a blade. And a voice, one that is heard by all of you clearly, though most clearly by Cecil as it is next to you, perhaps connected to the blade at your throat. How interesting. I don't get many figures that go off the path.
Yeah, we're just looking for someone. Sorry.
Who is it that you're looking for?
Old friend.
You want to rethink the way you're holding that blade real quick before we talk?
Not really.
Can I cast suggestion?
Sure.
I need. Why can't I ever find it when I need it? There it is. I need a wisdom save.
Okay. And then what was your suggestion to...
Remove the blade and put it away.
As you give this suggestion, you watch for a moment where the blade pulls itself away from Cecil's throat. And then you hear the laugh of this figure, and the blade then moves up to Cecil's cheek instead. Oh, enchanting magic. I like you. You're fun. Not many people try to enchant me.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm a traveler like you all. Or a homebody. Or many, many things. But right now I'm intrigued.
What?
By you. You're a curious group. I like curiosities.
That's nice. Well, like you said, we're looking for an old friend. Heard her voice. And we were following.
You trust everything you hear out here?
Not usually.
This old friend must be something important.
More dangerous than important.
You see this figure's eyes light up with intrigue, almost seem to gleam and glisten. Danger, now that's intriguing. What makes this old friend so dangerous?
She plans to destroy the world. Or at least Feldamortalis.
It's a lot of power to destroy a veil.
Hmm. I'm aware.
The pressure of the blade as this conversation goes on loosens enough that Cecil, if you'd like to try and slip out, I'll ask for an acrobatics check.
17.
Yeah, you're able to maneuver away.
Hey, yep.
And as you do this, there is another chuckle from the figure that has appeared here. Oh, no, that... I like that. Talk. Distraction. Get away. Oh, I like you. Maybe I'll help you. That could be fun.
Yeah, what do you get out of it?
Well, I don't know yet. But something about the forest is that it has a way of finding interesting bits of people. And if I can learn interesting bits about you interesting people, I fear that I won't be bored for too much long. And boredom is the worst. So, how about a stroll through the woods? I'll be able to tell you what is and isn't real for your ears to listen up to.
A guide could be helpful.
Fine.
The figure extends a hand, and you would notice that the palms seem too small for the long fingers, jointed one too many times. Let us shake upon it. I'll lead you through the woods, and I can learn interesting things about.
Avi will give her a bit of a look, but she'll slowly reach out and shake her hand.
Forward to our travels. I'm Lyral. Or at least, that's
Avi,
what people call me.
you can call me Avi.
Cecil.
Crabneck. I don't trust you.
Is it not naked crab?
Either or.
I'm a commander within the Dawnlight Sentinels. You need to refer to me. My title will do. Africa. Interesting collection of people. Well, let's start walking, shall we? And as Lyral moves through the group, she'll lean down almost like within a breath of a moment. Her body contorts easily as if a willow bending underneath the breeze to speak into Bracken's ear. And you don't look so well. Perhaps we should rest. Before standing and continuing walking to lead you all through the woods.
I have a girlfriend, thank you.
Girlfriends.
But she is right.
How amusing they may be, don't you think?
No, I think she's pretty great.
So, with Lyral now acting as a guide, you'll be able to have advantage on your checks to navigate through these strange woods. Which, Bracken, would your first suggestion be finding a place to rest?
Yeah, I think that would be a wise move.
Okay. Then the group can roll a survival check to find a suitable spot. Cecil, don't forget there's advantage.
Oh, same.
Oh, hey, look at that. Bracken, your roll.
Yeah. Sorry. Slow text.
Who's texting you during D&D time?
My realtor.
Oh. Don't forget you have advantage.
Thank you. Dirty 20.
Hell yeah, look at that. Many more whispers you pass through, and some of them seem to be important figures. You hear Carianthe again. You even hear the Oracle of Silence, Desivara. But Lyral keeps you on the straight path through these woods. Not the actual path you had been following before, but one that seems to be guiding you and tells you to not mind what you hear. You're traveling through false figures at this moment. But through the whispers, you would find an area that seems to be clear, a little hidden away, but with enough that you can see into the forests beyond. It's a suitable place to rest, whether it will be for a short while or long enough to get some sleep.
Should we set a watch?
Yes.
I'll take my usual.
I'll take first.
Second it is.
Do you want first?
No, it's okay.
I can take
don't mind.
second.
No, I'd usually do the second. I'm good.
Okay.
Alright, so. Cecil, Avi, Bracken, yeah?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then let me roll real quick here. Lafrica will join Bracken. And then Kylinum on first with Cecil, leaving Avi and Errol. So, Cecil, you and Kylinum into first watch. Roll for me a perception.
I thought I was second.
Oh, second.
Fine, roll with it.
No,
Oh, I'm first.
you're
Cool.
first. Avi's second. I've got it listed down. I even asked you guys.
We answered.
You answered yes.
Yeah, she said Cecil, Avi, Bracken. Is that right? And you said yes.
Oh. I thought she was naming the party members. I got a 14.
What?
14.
You know what? Just because I'm so flabbergasted by that response, have an inspiration.
Yeah.
God damn.
You
Like,
got her.
what the fuck kind of, like, just answering the name of the party member. It's like, god damn. Like, I haven't been running this game.
I thought we were just practicing.
Well, I've got the perceptions for the watch. Cecil, what are you doing? What's your watch look like?
Cecil's tending a fire and watching for talking trees and other raised corpses that eat light.
As you're kind of tending the fire and watching out, it's about maybe an hour or so into your watch when Kylinum speaks up. So how did you get involved in all of this?
Oh, that's a really long story. How much time do we have? I'm gonna give you the short version. Is that okay?
I would prefer the short version, I think.
Fantastic. There was a salvation key that created a Skyfire crisis where I'm from. Fire, lots of death, pain, impacted a lot of people, and I just kind of show them my tattoos, or my not they're not tattoos, my Skyfire marks.
Yeah, your veil burns.
Been veil burns. There we go. Been kind of chasing this down for a very long time across so many different veils, in and out of many of them multiple times, trying to make sure it doesn't happen again or on a grander scale.
I see. Yeah. I can't promise that my efforts will be monumental, but I do not wish to see these fires you've described across this plane as well.
Yeah, it's equally flammable to mine, so it would be a big problem.
Yes. So, with that, you don't seem to spot anything amiss during your watch. Definitely no. Light-filled corpses shambling through. But, it does come for the passing of the watch to the next. As Avi, it comes to second watch with you and Lyral.
Mm.
Can I get a perception roll?
What's an 8? Natural 1.
During your watch, one thing you would notice, of course, is the sensation of being watched. But you can easily tell that it is from Lyral, who is watching you.
Yeah, figured. I'm
so
watching her too.
what does your watch look like, Avi? With a natural 1 for it to 8 total.
Well, okay, we're got my lute out. I'm not playing loud, just enough to drown out the whispers. So it's like it's something else to pay attention to in your sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe the music will come into your dreams instead of the whispers. I'm looking out for everybody. And it's mostly just noodling because her eyes hardly ever leave Lyral.
As you are playing your music, was this the first instrument that you learned, or was there another?
I learned on the fiddle.
So you have a preference for strings?
I do.
Do you find yourself wrapped up in strings? Or plucking them?
She takes a minute. And she like looks away as she really ponders that question. There might be like a sour note here or there while she thinks. Both. Sometimes one more than the other.
Interesting. And if you could see these strings that you are tied or plucking, what would you do with them? To unravel knots? Would you tie them to sticks?
I don't know. I like to think that I would fix things before I took control of things. I guess it depends on the day that I saw these strings. Is that interesting enough for you?
Not really. But you yourself proved to be interesting. I'm sure there will be more time for me to learn interesting things.
I'm sure there will be. What would you do with the strings if you could see them?
I'd cut them. Who needs strings attached to you? Who needs to be controlled or to control? You could just be.
I'm not sure that I like you very much.
There are not many like me. I'm okay with that. I do not wish to be like.
As long as you're alright with it.
But I like you. Like your other friend, too. And as she says that, her eyes, for the briefest moment, slip away from you over to a sleeping Cecil. Very interesting.
Alright. Don't do anything stupid. That's all I ask.
And besides the soft chuckle to herself, the Earl doesn't reply to your warning. But nothing else seems to go on during your watch, keeping it quite peaceful. Which brings us to Bracken and Lefrica. I will ask for perception rolls. All right. Very good, very good. So, Bracken, what does your watch look like?
Bracken does his usual of, packing up early, taking down his hammock and all, and beginning cooking some form of a breakfast for everybody, keeping an eye on the tree lines and horizons for any changes in scenery.
Okay. As you are keeping your watch and creating breakfast, you pick up on one of the words in the whispers. It's in Sylvan. And it's not in a voice that you recognize. But you hear the word liar.
They call it Aline?
That's all you hear, and nothing else seems to be out of sorts during your watch. which means that you will all completed a long rest. You're waking up
Hooray.
to the smell of breakfast, and Cecil, I need you to make me a roll.
Oh.
And still highs, lows.
It's a low.
All right, you're good. No changes. So, you wake up, all intact, and a journey through the wood of whispers ahead of you. A walk further with Laryl, whatever that may entail. And eventually the court of Volumient upon your horizons. But we will delve more into that in our next session.